I had all intentions of staying in today, wrapped up in covers, and just rotting away, enjoying my weekend of bliss in my warm, cozy home. And my sister texted and ruined it. Yes, Ava. So, let's get ready to go out. Now, it's true. Yes, Ava did text. She needs me to take a package to UPS. She also needs me to check the mail. And she wants to know if I had to sign for a package this morning. I've barely gotten out of the bed. So, no, we'll see if there's anything at the front door. And we'll go from there. I do need to go out, so it's not all her fault. I also have a package that can go to, did I say US? What company? The post office. And it would be nice to go ahead and do this project today, get it over with, and since I have to take hers to the same location, I might as well just get up and go. Also, I think they take breaks at like 11. It's currently 10, so it's a great opportunity for me to go ahead and knock this out. Now, since I had to leave the house, it's probably best that I go ahead and get a coffee. I think that's the only fair thing to do since I have to exit my home. But let's check on things here at the apartment first. We'll go to the mailbox, check the door, make sure we got all of our packages here before we head away, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do while we're out. All right, let's see if we've got some mail. And that we do. Now we head over to the post office, drop off these packages. So for those of you that have been keeping up with the weather in Charlotte, today is actually turning out to be a nice day. We are mid-March. Gotta love this North Carolina weather. Man, this is a busy little post office. It's only got like 2 little counters. It's obviously for this small area here, but I mean, there's like 5 people here since I sat here, and I'm not sure what this lady's doing. Next on the agenda is coffee. I need it coursing through my bloodstream. But as we're on the way, I wanted to quickly chat with you guys on some work updates, some work details. As you know, I'm back in Charlotte, and I am doing a month here with one of the previous hotels that I have worked for before. And it's still task force. It's not a permanent role. And I just had a chat with them yesterday on Friday before we left, and they would like me to potentially do a second role for them as task force. And this one's not related to anything that I've done before out of the sales office or in hotels in general. So very interesting that they would offer me the opportunity and throw it out there as a potential opportunity. But I'm also very grateful that they would want me to stay for something that I haven't done before. And they're willing to work with me and develop my skill set in this area. Now, what I've heard is that I'm going to get the easier part of this role, which is a lot of emailing, some work behind the scenes of the software that's used in the hotel for reservations, which I have skills in. I've worked at the front desk for a year, and as a CS manager, you're in this platform pretty much day in, day out. So I'm very comfortable with the platform, which makes it a little easier for this role, and it would be a lot of fun taking on new responsibility. I'm in line at Dunkin', well, in the drive-thru line at Dunkin', about to pick up my coffee. I pre-ordered it so that I could make it quick, and there's tons of cars in line. And the front does not look like it's moving at all. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to come up with a game plan for at least today. I don't want to talk for tomorrow. I might be able to get my comfortable rotting session tomorrow. So a couple of things I know I need to do. I need to cut my hair. I need some shirts for work. I've got a few shirts that I've just overworn, especially with shirts that I took to Texas because I was in a rotation because I didn't have a lot of clothing options to take with me. So I need to pick up some shirts, and I usually get my shirts from Express. So we'll probably go to the outlets. It's the closest Express that I have access to. So we'll do that. Then it'll be lunchtime, but I really should eat lunch at home. I have some leftovers that I can eat there. And really, that's the big stuff. I can't think of anything else that's pressing for today. I do need to edit. I got quite a bit of videos backlogged for mainly my plant channel, Life with Foliage. If you're not subscribed there, I'll leave a link or a barcode or a QR code, that you can use. But I am trying to build followers there. So only if you love plants or want to know a little bit more about plants or want to see my plants, should you subscribe. Words, they're rough today without coffee. Should you subscribe to that channel? Because if plants aren't your thing, it's probably not going to be a fun channel for you. But I do need to edit some of those videos. And if I start today, I can finish 2, maybe 3 videos by Monday. And that will give me a good head start to the next couple of weeks. I'm also close to the window or to the mic. It's still too far away.
That good for you today.
Picking up a mobile order for Aaron. I'll be really excited when I get rid of this congestion from my nasal cavity out of my chest. It's been a long ride this season with all of the travel that I've done, as well as the pollen activation that's taken place over the last, I'd say, week and a half. It's been really rough on my sinuses. Oh, perfect. Every time. I love Dunkin' because they have cold brew, and cold brew is actually less acidic, so a lot easier on my stomach, especially with all the issues that I have with my stomach. So I always get cold brew. It's got oat milk and then a few pumps of the liquid cane sugar. So next we're headed to the outlet mall. we're going to go to Express for sure and take a look at some shirts. We may pop into a couple other stores. We'll see how we're feeling. I don't need to spend much money, but it's always nice to have the opportunity to go shopping when you can, especially since I have been traveling for 6 months and I'm finally kind of settling back into my area. This is going to be my first true shopping. Really, it is my first time shopping since mid last year, which is wild to say. It is a very busy Saturday. The highway's busy. The stores are busy. You can tell people are out because the weather is starting to become nice, which is a good thing. It's good to see that. Let's get in and see if we can find some shirts, and we'll be out before you know it. I don't plan on being here long. Bag secured. Very shocked every single time I go into that store. I usually go to the outlet over going to an actual Express because of the deals, and they had performance shirts, 3 for $99. These shirts are originally $70 each, so I basically got a shirt for free and half off on another one. Not a bad deal. Wearing a sweater might not have been the best plan for today. The sun's out and it is getting warm. But I don't have much else to do out. And I'm just realizing that I haven't even had breakfast, which is probably the reason why I'm so hungry. So I'm going to head home, have breakfast / breakfast will be my lunch, and start editing. And that's probably what I'll do for the rest of the day. So if I don't pick you back up today, I will definitely see you tomorrow. So let's figure out what we're going to have for our dinner or lunch. Again, I didn't eat breakfast. I just drink coffee all morning. So, one, I still want breakfast. And I think that's the big issue, is that I might have to cook more because... Well, I still have to cook more. We've got sausage, but we also defrosted. That's the word I'm looking for. We also defrosted some more sausage that we had in the deep freezer. So I'm actually going to go ahead and cook it, because if not, we're going to forget. And we'll have some eggs. We'll find some cheese. Let's use this Mexican blend. Add some cheddar flavor in there. And I think I want some shells to wrap it up in. And you guys have seen these before. We've been cooking with these for the past few weeks. So I kind of just want one as a taco situation. So this is actually the Nahana sausage that Ava and I went to pick up in Raleigh. We are still eating off of it. Off of it. I don't remember if I took you guys on that trip or not, but we drove to Raleigh to pick up the sausage and got, I think, like 3, maybe 4 pounds. We split some with our parents, but majority of it we cut up and threw it in our deep freezer so we could have sausage whenever we wanted it.
Is like the perfect play to me. I think it's beautiful. I do. I think it's beautiful. Is one of my favorite plants.
So I toasted up my little bowl in the air fryer. I'm just throwing the eggs right on top. And that will be lunch. So I'm gonna enjoy lunch. I didn't realize that my iPad, which is what I do all of my editing on, has actually died. And so it's charging a little bit while I eat. And then once I'm done, I'll watch some YouTube while I'm eating. But once I'm done, I'll jump right into editing. And this will probably be all that I do today. Good morning. I am out of the house. I've already had breakfast, my morning coffee, and I decided while it's nice, I will go for a walk. Now, when I say nice, I just mainly mean not raining, because there's a large chance of rain this evening into tomorrow for the Charlotte area. So if I can get in some good steps today, that'll justify missing some steps yesterday as well as potentially missing steps tomorrow since it will be raining. But I wanted to say good morning and get today started on this beautiful Sunday. I definitely need to get a few things done, cut my hair. I want to finish cleaning out a portion of my closet. I've got some storage bins that I want to reorganize. And I don't know. I've got a friend that has kickball today. I thought about going, but I might just stay here in my home area, get stuff that I need to get done. And of course, we're going to have to figure out some meal prep for the week. This will be week 3 of meal prep for myself, and it's tough coming up with ideas. I could do the same thing over and over again, but I don't do good with reheating food and eating leftovers. So that's a tough call to have the same dish week over week. I will quickly just leave it in the refrigerator or take it to work and trash it at work so nobody sees. But to avoid that, I try to change it up at least every other week. So I do have sweet potatoes that need to get cooked. We've got some meat in the freezer. So when we get back, I'll take a look at what I need to pull out. And I'm sure there's some veggies somewhere. And we'll put together a little meal. But for now, I'm back behind this warehouse. And this is where I come to walk. It's so much easier walking back here. There's no distractions. I can act silly if I want to act silly, and nobody really bothers me because there's nobody in these warehouses. So I like to come back here and walk, even if it's in circles. Sometimes if I'm running, which is rare, I'll do like sprints back here because it's an open space. And then I don't have to worry about being on the street or being against the road. Especially in my neighborhood, there's not a lot of paths or like different ways that I can go for a walk, except for a small circle within the community. So this opens up my options. I usually will do this and then walk a lap around the community and head in. Well, let's get this going. Check this off the list for today and see what else we get into. We are back. It was a good walk. And since being back, I just checked the freezer, as you just saw, and we're going to have pretty much the same thing we had about 2 weeks ago. As I stated, it can't be consistent every week, but every other week can work. Plus, I just need to go ahead and cut up these sweet potatoes. They are looking rough, so I want to get that out of the way. So sweet potatoes, broccoli, and that teriyaki chicken that I had before. It's going to be what we go with. All right. I'm going to get this haircut complete and get a shower. Good evening. It is now past 7, and I totally forgot that I had one more task to do for the night. So we're going to try and get it done. And if it don't get it done tonight, that's fine. The biggest thing is organizing everything. And, well, let me show you. It's in my closet. It's my storage unit. And it has tons and tons of stuff. Anytime that I get something small, I kind of just throw it in there. It was organized at one point when I first got it, and it has now turned into a mosh pit of things. So let's get it organized. So as you can see, it's a lot of random things in here. I think I'm just going to dump everything out and recreate piles that I know should go together. And that way I then can organize each box before I put it away. And some of this stuff, like this hat, actually doesn't even belong in these boxes. It belongs with all the other hats. So yeah, let's get rolling. So here we go. We've got our final 4 bins that will stack back up in the closet. This is going to be all of extra medicine and then extra travel bag stuff. So I've got Purell wipes, I've got some eye drops, shout wipes, little Tic Tacs, and then, as I said, some medicine. This is just some extra care and little travel bags that I can use if I need to make a little bag to go. I randomly shop on Temu. It is dangerous. Don't do it. And this is a lot of the travel stuff I've gotten. So for like my colognes, I've got little spritzers. I've got little containers, bags to put extra lotion and stuff in, and then I can label it all so I have travel size. Speaking of travel, this is anything travel related when it comes to just extra items, like a surge protector, outlet, plug. This is a vacuum for my traveling bags, some rubber covers for all of my like lotion and stuff like that. And then this last one is miscellaneous. This is stuff that I just don't have a home for / don't want to get rid of just yet. Some of this stuff has come through from like gift boxes, and some of it I just want to keep. So that is the breakdown of everything. I was able to trash some items. I took out some items that just didn't belong and I need to find new homes for or put them in their actual home. So I will work on finishing that up tonight. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, which is a good thing. But it is time now to say farewell. I have definitely done more this weekend than I thought I would. As I stated, I was ready to rot this weekend and just enjoy being in my comfortable bed. Now it did rain today, which is a sure sign that I should have been wrapped up in the covers, but nonetheless, I was trying to be productive throughout this weekend, getting some things done, and I think I achieved that. And I really appreciate you joining me for this weekend. I've got to come up with what to call my weekend vlogs. Since I don't vlog much during the week, I need to put a title and a name to my weekend adventures without being weekend adventures, because that could be it. But anyways, I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video and would love to see more videos like it, check out my page. My channel has all sorts of videos on it that you may enjoy. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button. But before you leave, hit the like button, put a comment down below. Let me know that you have arrived to the channel. And I'll catch you in the next one.